Good everyone, welcome to this video. Today we have a combo request by British Earlgreyaboo, who will probably change his name in the next week. And it's for the Panzer II F and the HS-123 A1. Not a bad request actually, this seems to be pretty solid. I mean, you get the fast firing 20mm on the Panzer II F and you get the versatility of a HS-123, so pretty good combo, I've got to say that. So the Panzer II, well, in fact, I'm going to start off with the HS-123 actually. The HS-123 was one of my, well, it's still one of my favorite German dive bombers. It is what makes the clubbers very effective at their job. This aircraft is highly versatile, it's very maneuverable, and whilst the clubbers doesn't see much of the light of day anymore, it is certainly still a lineup that should be feared, and I I really do like just remembering the days of always running the clubbers whenever I ran down, instead of just jumping onto a new game like, I don't know, like Far Cry New Dawn, which I've been going back and finishing off the trophies on that. Pretty good game, gotta say that. Anyway, less of that, more about the plane. So obviously the plane carries 450kg bombs and a 250. Pretty reasonable. If you want a more in-depth review, go look at my Chinese review of, or the Chinese version of this, and just look at that review, because I cover it better there. When it comes to the Panzer II F, there isn't a huge amount of difference between the F and the C that we may be familiar with. First of all, you suffer a bit of armor loss in some areas, but gain a bit on the side. You lose 5mm off the frontal plate, and you also lose the infamous gun mask, which, I mean, it's still there to some degree, but it's not as strong on the F as it is to the C. But you do gain an additional 5mm of side armor. This warrants better side scraping, which is always nice. I mean, 20mm of thickness should stop most rounds from penetrating the side armor, and, well, it's not too bad, and I think you can get away with a bit of side scraping. And with this tank's good reverse rate of 5 miles an hour, it's pretty effective. But of course, there is the main difference between this and the C, which is the gun. Now, in terms of penetration, it doesn't change much. In fact, I don't even think it changes at all, if I remember rightly. The only main difference is that this gun now has a fire rate of 450 rounds a minute, which is pretty impressive, to say the least. To put that in perspective, the KWK-30, I think, only had about 200 rounds a minute to like 280 rounds a minute. This is a vast improvement. Now, that does mean you'll empty your magazine quicker, but as long as you spam it at your enemy, it should kill them, depending on what you're fighting. Obviously, at longer ranges, this will not happen. But I'm kind of happy that I get to drag out the Panzer II F again, because, well, it's a lovely little tank. I've got to say that. I've always liked the tank. And, well, I'm just going to check my crew, just to make sure we are top-notch, and it looks like we are top-notch of an ace crew. So, 6.4 seconds, not too shabby. That's for definite. But I've still got one more combo request for now, which is the KV-85 and the SU-6 of my choice. I'm going to pick the AM-42 for that one, by Raptor Jesus. So I've not got too many combo requests to go through, thankfully, but even so. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. Never mind. A second after I say it, difficult. It's like they know what I'm going to say at this point. I just love that whenever I go to say it and they're just like, screw you, Joe, you're not getting to say your punchline. My other punchline would probably be, oh, you motherfucker, or something like that. I don't know. Depends. Depends on my mood, really. Or probably a very poor version of yes. A bit like Squire. Right, let's roll. Okay, we're fighting the Russians, the Americans, the British, and the French. Now, the French are going to be more annoying, but yeah, whatever. No big deal. Come on, up you go. You normally can get up here. If I have to do it the old way, then, well, so be it. Now, they have tried to nerf the spot that I'm planning to go to. They haven't done it. They haven't done it at all. They haven't nerfed it in the slightest. The only thing they've tried to do is try to put rocks up here to try and prevent people from climbing up. You can just go up there. It's not difficult. Most vehicles in the game can do it. Right. Looks like I'm one of 2 vehicles on this flank. That's a big problem. But at the same time, we should be okay. And the question is, will we get away with getting to my spot? Probably not. They're capturing A, but that's fine. We're at the C point. Come on, tank. I need you to be faster. Okay, we're good. We're good. That is BT-70 to my right. Now, did he see me do that? I don't think he did. Now, just because we're up here in an overpowered spot doesn't mean we have to not help our team. Bye-bye. People think this spot has been nerfed, but it hasn't. He's already dead, you dingus. It's very quiet on this flank. Right, there's one over there. That's a H-35. We can't actually pen that at this range. We need to move within about 300 meters to do, or to penetrate him. Right, let's move up a little further. He shouldn't see us. That's the thing about this spot. It's not very well known by, shall we say, inexperienced players. We could at least try and piss him off. Oh, hang on, what's that? Can we pin him? Okay, turns out we could. Cast armor for the win. Second kill. Okay, just 40 more SP and we can get in the plane. Hey, numbnuts, over here. Most players will tend to panic when they just see 10 HVAP flying at their face, but even so. Hey! Oh, never mind, he died. I was about to do another 10 rounds of numbnuts. Oop, careful. Hans, you better have that parking brake on. Okay. We just pilot sniped that I-15. That's actually going to make it a lot easier on us. Alright, you're over there. We can actually pen him at this range, I think. Yes, we can. Perfect. Yeah, we can't really do a lot there, but we've definitely got enough for the plane now that we just pilot sniped that poor bastard. I didn't think we would, but I just thought, well, I like to annoy the plane, so why the hell not? Oh, careful, careful. Come on, give me a bit of power. There we go. I think he's going up there. Yep, there he goes. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go for a reload. Yeah, we'll make it one more kill, then we'll jump in the plane. Because at this point... Oh, there's actually a plane up. That's good for me, actually, because that means I can kill him and then get in the plane. Turn the turret. Turn the turret. Here we go. Oh, it's an AMR. We can actually kill that. But I don't think at this range. Nah. We're not penning him at this range. Chica, that defo needs to go before we jump in the plane. Hey, I'm nuts. We actually just hit him as well. Numbnuts. Over here. Go on, B-17, kick his ass. I kinda need you to, because with him in the skies, I am not bringing a plane. So we scored some good damage on him. Oh, there's another one. That one's a Chiker. That must be another freshly spawned I-15, because that had fixed landing gear. This AMD is getting very brave. I need these planes dead before I get in that plane, because otherwise it's just going to be messy. Because with a full payload on, a HS-123 isn't exactly a spectacular dancer at a ball. It's more like the mid-weight sort of chick, like. Ah, that almost hit him. But yeah, it's more like the middle ground sort of girl. Like, she'll dance, but not as well as the other ones. I'm making that joke because Hello Phone normally makes jokes like that, so. Okay, one plane down. Perfect. Dumb nuts. I need him to crash or just lose his prop or something, like. Because I don't really want to spawn a plane and just let me get wrecked by a frickin' Chiker. Are you kidding me? Another one? CR-714. That is beatable in a biplane, but I'd still rather have the both dead first. I have to back up here. Because we don't have the gun elevation. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's like he knew I was lying up on him. Come on, Chiker. I need you to die. Just crash it. Just do a Day Taurus. Use your inner Day Taurus and become Day Taurus. That is perfect. We just crit him. Looks like the wing. Yes, that's him dealt with. Perfect. Let's jump in the plane. And we got the ace we was looking for at the tank, so that's even better. Okay, HS-123, let's roll. This is a lovely little dive bomber. It's even better when you use the Chinese one against the Germans. They don't have a monkeys. They actually think they're getting team kill because they look at the aircraft. They don't think it's like they don't see a marker, but they assume it's friendly because it's a HS-123, and they won't shoot it when they actually should. It's kind of funny and it's really weird to explain, but. Yeah, if you want a more in-depth review of this aircraft, go look at my Chinese one that I reviewed. That's more of a in-depth sort of review of this aircraft. But this little guy is excellent. Okay, so we've got a BB-1 and a... Excuse me. Well, we got a backup in the form of a HE-51. Not the best backup, but still backup nonetheless, and I appreciate it. He's now looping for a vertical pass. He doesn't know we're here for the moment. However, my team's not looking so hot, that's for definite. Nuts. Have some MG fire, and that did fuck all. Of course it didn't. Go on, do a Day Taurus. I need you to do a Day Taurus. I do not want to sit behind that back gunner. No chance. Dial. Dislodge back gunner. And my teammate just crashed. So my teammate did a Day Taurus. Alright, what's that? That's a CR-714, but bear in mind we're carrying bombs. So we're going to be A, a shit ton slower, and B, a little less maneuverable than I'd like. And that's something shooting at us. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna have to deal with that later. Oh, come on! Ow, 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 ow. What's the paintwork? He's losing speed. He must not be spaded. There we go. That's him dealt with. This team is starting to lose. I need to provide air support to them now. Although at this point, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Okay, let's see what we can find at the B point. There's one, just on that hill. BT. And there's a Stuart down there engaging me with MG5, and that's fine. This thing's pretty tanky. Ah, just missed him. The 50s aren't too great. It's the 250 you want to focus on. Right. You're getting the bomb. Here you go. Present from Germany. And that didn't actually kill him. That's surprising. He must have seen the bomb at the last second and drove to the right. Right, I think it was you who scratched my paint earlier, so I'll scratch your paint. How about that? Ooh, 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 what's shooting at me? That's got to be Lushan. That has got to be Lushan. It's a French tank, okay. I just assumed by the colour of the tracer fire that it was German. Or sorry, not German. Russian. Hello down there. This isn't looking good for my team, and my crap dive bombing ability is not helping this situation. I need to mark that up for my teammate. Dude, there's a tank literally right in front of you. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. There you go. Oh god, he's playing AA. Good lord. To be fair though, with the amount of 30 cal that fires at that bloody thing. Oh, that's a truck. That's a Russian truck. Yeah, well, at least the MGs work. That's him dealt with. Problem is now this team is just not capping the points. Right, one there and one there. Just mark it out for the team. Oh, 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 stop scratching my paintwork. I know this thing's a little tanky, but come on. I like this thing. It's a very nice aircraft. I used it up until 44 if I remember rightly. It was a lovely aircraft. Outdated as fuck in the war, but was still an effective bird. No. Ow, ow, ow. That was important. That was a crit wing. Under the bridge, we'll shake him off. Like it's flipping Top Gun. Right, well I think this team's pretty much had it, so... Ooh, careful. Bit of rudder. Here we go. I think this team's about had it, so I will see you all back in the hangar. Well, welcome back to the hangar. That game's about over. Looks like my team were just starting to throw the caps by the time I got the plane down on the ground. The plane barely hit 140 miles an hour on the way home. That's how badly damaged it was. But it still got home, still able to land the thing and everything. But, yeah. So like I say, not a bad combo at all. It's a very capable one, for certain. It's just you need a pilot who can actually dive bomb properly. I mean, I did dive bomb properly. It's just the enemy kind of saw my bombs coming, so I think I need some work on my dive bombing. That's for definite. But hey, everyone always slips up at some point. So, oh, speak of the devil, and there's my Tiger 2. Brilliant. Because if you haven't watched the premium series and the what is it, the Panzer II C battle, you'll see that I was like 60 off the Tiger 2. So. That now puts me down to 39.8 million SL. Oh boy. I'm going to cry about it. Not. But anyway, if you've got any combos that you want to see on the channel, please do put them below in the comments, and I will see you all on the next one.